Okay, hi and hello everybody, it's Fern. Welcome back to another Planty video. Today we're getting serious, okay? We have a big task ahead of ourselves, and that is to take down my philodendron Florida ghost, who is pinned above my TV here on the wall. We are going to repot her. We are going to give her a wash because that plant has been up there for 2 years now. I have never cleaned the leaves. I have never treated for pests, and she's been in the same pot for, yeah, between 2 and 3 years. It's also a self-watering pot that has no reservoir, so I want to give her a nice repot, like kind of flush her roots out, because who knows what's been building up in there all this time. A very resilient plant. She's not complaining at all, but I think it's just time to give her a bit of a spa day, you know what I'm saying? I recently posted a reel talking about this plant because I know it's so hard to, because I was trying to get me in the shot as well, but probably more important to get the plant because that's who we're talking about. But I recently posted a reel featuring this plant because it's one of my favorite plants that I have styled in this home. I think that it looks so cool, and most philodendron Florida varieties you'll see grown climbing, but I really love having mine trailing on the wall here. I think it looks really cool. I love the leaf shape and how it looks kind of draping out, and yeah, I love this plant so much, so I figured that we would dedicate a whole video. And I also got a couple comments on that reel of people looking forward to the repot, so that reminded me that I need to do it right away. So we're getting it done today. I am nervous. This plant is in pond, so I went and grabbed my pond bin. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy, so I'm gonna have to rinse off some of this. And I got another pot. But I guess our first step is just gonna be to get her down. So let me go get the step stool. Okay, I'm gonna put you there. Hopefully you'll be able to see what is going on here. But I'm just gonna take her off of the command hooks, starting at the end. Oh my gosh, yeah, she's still putting out pretty leaves, even after all of the neglect. Now, I get questions on if this plant ever gets pests, and the answer is no. I don't know if it's because it's just high enough that, like from my other plants, that it just doesn't get bothered, or if it has had pests and I've never noticed. I honestly don't know, and I don't really look at this plant super closely and like check it over, so I don't know. I would if it started declining, but it hasn't. I think it's part of it is just that it's a really tough plant, so it's been a really good candidate to go up here. Okay, just a sec, I need 2 hands. Some of these clips like close kind of. Oh, I don't know why I put this silly one up here. There we go. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. I could hear crunching, but it was just a dried bit of something here. Okay, she's off the wall. Oh, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. Okay. Okay, I need to move my stool over again. She's so crunchy. There's like a layer that's peeling off of the vine. It looks like an arbutus tree or something. Like, what? It's like a papery layer. It's so weird. This is crazy that this is the first time I've taken this down in literal years. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, she's down. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna put her on the kitchen island. Ew, the wall looks so unwell without her there. Like, that's so ugly. Okay, let me show you her. Okay, so I set the pot down there. This is the new pot that we're going to be using, so you can see it's a pretty, I mean, it's not like a huge size up, but I feel like it's a significant size up, which is what I want, obviously, because I don't plan to be repotting this plant very often. But yeah, here's a close-up of this gal. Does she have pests? Or is she just dusty? I think she's just kind of grimy and dusty. Honestly, I can feel like a layer of grime on her. Oh my gosh. Where's my favorite leaf? This one. Wait, no, this isn't. Is this it? No, this one. It looks like it was running out of ink or something with the lines. Oh man, I feel like these leaves, I don't know how much longer they're gonna be staying on her because they're so old at this point, but they're just beautiful. I kind of want to take a cutting. Like, I'm kind of tempted to take a cutting, I'm not gonna lie, because I just love this plant so much. I wouldn't mind having a second one to grow climbing. But yeah, she looks so good, you guys. So good. She's so long. Look, going all the way down there. That is craziness. Okay, so I'm gonna need some more supplies that I forgot. I'm gonna need a potting mat, and I need to find a scoop for my pond, and then we will rinse the pond and set up the new pot and everything. Or should I wash her first? No, I'll wash her after she's repotted, I think, because it's gonna be really like messy. She's gonna be dripping water everywhere after I wash her off. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and prepare for the repot. Hey, baby. Okay, I actually don't know what happened to all of my scoops. Oh, here's one. I'm gonna borrow that. That's a begonia potting mix in there. And a potting mat. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, we're gonna use this to rinse, but I need some sort of bowl. Guess I'll use this one. And this is just my DIY pond. It's not anything fancy. I would love to stock back up on the Crystal Star pond, which I think they call Mineral Magic mix. I would have liked to use something like that for this plant since I know it's going to be in this pot for probably another couple of years. But all I have is just my DIY, so we're just going to rock with that. Okay, I'm just going to fill this up and go and rinse it, but I'll probably just speed through this because it's going to be really noisy. Gonna take this outside, give her a rinse. Okay, I'm a little nervous here because I don't have a lot of space to work with. I'm gonna move that table over. We're gonna create a little repot station right here. It's so nice that it's at the time of year where it's bright, so I'm getting light, but the sun isn't coming like right into the house because it's high in the sky. Because when it streams right into the house, it can make filming really difficult. So it is very nice to have a break from fighting with the sun, although I do miss when it comes in, like fall and early spring, when the sun just streams into the house. I mean, even in the winter as well, but we don't get that many sunny days in the winter. So I feel like fall and spring are when that is a thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is actually stressful. Normally I don't, like if I break a leaf off or whatever of a plant, I don't get that worked up about it. But this one, I really want it to stay looking nice. So I'm gonna be as careful as I can. I did crack the vine, but I think it was just like the crispy outer layer. Like it has this crispy paper around the vine, I guess just because it's more mature now. Okay, whew, we need to mentally prepare ourselves here. So I'm just gonna gently dump it out of here. Can you all see? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay, that did not go well. Why did I think I could just like pull the bottom thing up with the the moisture meter? Okay. I mean, maybe I can with this part. I just grabbed onto the wrong thing. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even look that crazy. And it doesn't smell weird or anything. Wow. I'm so impressed with this. Like, it doesn't even look, oh, here's the moisture meter thing that flew out. It doesn't even look that bad. Like, I'll have to zoom y'all in. I do not want to twist this plant too much, so sorry. This is not going to be the best view. Maybe I can bring you in a little bit closer. Yeah, this actually is not too crazy. Like, the roots look healthy. They're definitely a bit slimy, but they don't look too bad. Just gonna break this apart gently. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Like, this just looks normal. Not like a plant that's been in here for 3 years without ever being flushed or ever being anything. Okay, inevitably I will lose some roots, but that's okay. We got that off. Wow. And it smells like fresh. I don't know why I was expecting it to smell like swampy or something, but no, it's like, it's looking good. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna break this up a bit because I wanna give the roots a good rinse. Actually, you know what? I might, no, I'm not gonna do that actually. I was gonna say I'm gonna put the whole thing in the tub like with the bare roots, but I would end up with so much pond and down the drain, so we're not gonna do that. We will repot her first, but wow. I might actually take her roots to this, like maybe just do a little soak in a bowl with water because I just wanna rinse them. Just to get off any salt or mineral buildup or anything like that from the fertilizer. Wow, I just am so surprised by this. I thought it was gonna be chaos in this pot. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go get a bowl to give the roots a rinse. I'm gonna use my 0 water pitcher to fill this. And I should start watering my plants that are in these like closed systems with my 0 water pitcher, I feel, just to reduce any mineral buildup. But I haven't been. I've just been watering this plant with tap water. Okay, let's pop her in here. I don't know if this is actually like beneficial. It's just making me feel better knowing that I gave her a little rinse. Should have put some Super Thrive in here. Okay, you have a nice little soak, girl. While she's in there, I'm gonna set up our new pot. It's literally the exact same setup. It's just a bigger size and different color. Yeah. Oh, this is so dusty, so I need to give it a rinse. Okay, let's get the meter in here. This plant definitely would have done as well as it wouldn't have done as well as it has if it was not in a self-watering setup. Like, there's simply no way. But because it has been in self-watering, it has been manageable for me. Wait, how do these work again? Am I doing this wrong? No, I think that's right, right? Put this through, this on. Yeah, okay. Let's put that in there. And then we need to start filling up with pond. Okay, so I'm realizing something is incorrect here. I think that this moisture meter that was sitting in this pot is meant for a smaller size pot because look how low it's sitting. It's like inside the pot. What the heck? Okay, I need to go downstairs. Oh no, never mind. It still looks kind of short. It still looks kind of short. Oh my gosh. No, it looks short. I honestly don't know. I need to go find another one of these pots in my house and see what that one looks like. Because that looks weird to me. Yeah, no, that's definitely wrong. That's definitely wrong. Okay, I'm gonna head downstairs and try to find the correct one. Okay, luckily the larger one was sitting right where I got the other one, so it's easy to find the proper one. Wouldn't be a repotting without a little hitch, right? But that's very minor. I was thinking that this was too easy, so one small hitch just makes it feel right. Okay, let's get this set up. It's better. That is much better. Okay, so I'm gonna see if this is the right amount on the bottom. Boop. That should be pretty good, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna have to go rinse more pon, I think, because I thought I was gonna be keeping more of the old pon around the root ball, but I'm happy that I'm not because I think that it's gonna be good for her to have fresh stuff. Okay, you guys, she is completely filled up with the pon now. This looks so fresh and nice. So the next step is to get her into the shower, which is going to be the most challenging. I'm trying to think, should I just take her outside? But no, I think that'll be even worse. Is this bent? Oh my gosh, you guys, it's broken. It is literally snapped here. So I guess I'm propagating her. I'm not even mad, honestly, because I've been so tempted to take a cutting. Oh my goodness, I think that that must have happened when I put her on the curtain rod. Maybe I like moved her in a certain way, or I don't know, but I don't think it broke today. It looks like it broke a while ago because it's already like pretty much calloused around here. It was just hanging on by like a tiny part of the stem. And there's already a new growth point coming out right here. Okay, so we're propagating, and I'm kind of excited about that. However, I'm even more scared to move this now because I don't want to break it again. This breakage I can work with, but we don't need more than that. So I'm gonna carefully take her to the shower. Whew, okay, this is gonna be heavy too. Oh, it's not too bad. Good thing I didn't fill it yet. Oh my gosh, is it broken again? You guys, it looks like there's another spot where it snapped. What? I'm scared. Oh, it's broken in a, what is going on? It is broken in another spot as well. I'm so scared. What the heck? Okay. I don't know what to think about that. It was right where a piece of twine was. So I feel like in my styling video that I posted a few weeks ago, when I added the new command hook up there, something about the way the pressure was sitting. This is why I shouldn't wait until it gets too long before I repin it. Oh man. Okay, well that's fine. We still have like a massive plant here. But anyways, I'm gonna take her into the tub. Okay, I don't know what is going on today, why there's so much plant breakage going on, but I just walked into the bathroom and I was like, wait, did I leave a plant in the tub this morning? There's literally this piece of my Hoya chinensis and just chilling there. I guess it broke off when I took that plant out of the shower this morning because I was washing it off. I guess I'm gonna be propagating that as well, so okay. I am going to give the shower a quick little like wipe and rinse first. I need some paper towel. This is the plant shower only. We don't use it for ourselves. So it can be kind of gross and I don't want any lingering like mealies or pests that could be in there from plants that I've showered off to get onto this one, because we are not gonna be wanting to take her down and pest treat her, are we? So I think I'm gonna spray her with my DIY spray just because I don't think water is gonna be enough to really get the grime off of these leaves. Yeah, this vine is not flexible at all. I feel like, oh my gosh, it just snaps. It doesn't bend, it just snaps. Okay, what am I gonna do? Let's just set her down. Okay, she's in. Now I'm gonna need my microfiber because I want to actually like wash each leaf. And then my DIY spray. Okay, and we're ready to go. This looks crazy. Okay. I will link this. Well, I kind of modified this. It's the Liquid Earth DIY recipe that I've been using for a while now. I'll link their original video down below because I feel like it does a good job of explaining. But I've been using half the amount of Castile soap because it's just so expensive where I am. And I have been adding some neem oil because I just noticed that I've had neem oil sitting on my plant cart forever because I used to use it and I haven't used it in so long. So I was like, why don't I go back to just adding this in? Like, it can't hurt. And I know people hate the smell of neem oil, but I actually don't mind it. And it doesn't smell bad with the Castile soap. Like, it just kind of smells, I mean, I can smell the neem for sure, but it also has like a peppermint kind of smell, so it doesn't bother me. Anyways, this is probably gonna be boring, so I'll speed you through this. It's kind of satisfying to do though. Wow, these are look how dirty after 2 leaves. I don't know if it's gonna show up on the camera, but these gloves already look grimy. Gross. Okay, all of the leaves have been cleaned and I am actually going to rinse this plant off now. I don't normally rinse off my pest spray treatment stuff, but since these leaves have so much grime and dust built up, I just want to make sure that they're clean, and I don't think that there's actually any pests on here anyways. So let's give her a rinse. Okay, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna lay down a towel for her. Oh, Olive's gonna hate this. She hates when there's stuff on the floor. And she's going through a phase where she is particularly sensitive to the floor right now. Oh boy, okay. Okay, she's mostly on here. Okay, perfect. So now what I'm gonna do is just water her through with some Super Thrive, and then I'm gonna leave her to dry off. Obviously, I don't wanna put her on my wall when she is soaking wet. Just gonna make a little jar full right now. Super Thrive. Okay, y'all, she's probably gonna take a couple of hours to dry here, so I will update once I'm putting her back on the wall, but I feel like this has gone really well, honestly, and it feels good to take care of a plant that brings me so much joy, and that's how I know a plant is really worth having in my collection, when I have this sense of just like pride and happiness when I'm caring for it, rather than just a sense of like duty or chore. I guess is how I would describe the difference. But yeah, I love this plant so much, and I will hop back on when we're hanging her back up. Okay, so she is back on the wall. Also, I washed the cuttings as well, so they are drying there, but I'll just be water propagating them, so it's nothing exciting. I'm literally just gonna probably cut each of them in half and then throw them into a jar of water. But let's look at the final result. Here we go. I'm actually not mad about it, that it broke off. I think it's fine. It's pushing out new growth points. And it still looks cute even when it's a little bit shorter. It wasn't quite long enough for this vine to reach that command hook, so I'll have to pin it once it shoots out some new growth and gets a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this, and I actually like having it in the white pot as well because it blends in with the cupboard a little bit better. And she's nice and clean now. So overall, I would say I'm quite pleased, and I didn't break any leaves off. Like these ones over here are the ones that I would be most upset. Like since the part that broke off was from the end, it's not really that big of a deal. But we kept all of these intact, which is very nice, although they are getting old. These leaves have been on this plant for years now, so I don't know how much longer they're gonna stay. So I'm just gonna appreciate them while they're here with us. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. Y'all know how much I love having this plant up here. It makes me so happy. So I'm really glad that we were able to spend some time today and give her the care that she needs. Oh, new anthurium leaf coming in here. So cute. It got a little bit damaged, but it's still pretty. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you. Like I said, I'm just going to propagate the vines that broke off, and I'll probably start a new climbing plant with those. Where am I going to put that? I do not know, but I'm just obsessed with the Florida Ghost. Let me know if you have one as well. I feel like these were such a popular plant when I first got into houseplants like 5 or 6 years ago. And now they're not, like, I don't really see people hyping them up as much anymore. So I feel like we need to hype them up again because they're just so amazing, and they're not annoying like a Florida Beauty that it will revert, like go all green or go all variegated. I feel like I am much happier having this type of color variation, you know? Anyways, thank you for watching. It means so much to me that you choose to spend your time hanging out with me doing planty things. So yeah, I think that's it. I will see y'all in the comments and in the next video. Bye. I couldn't even if I tried.